Phillip. G'day punters, Roger Aldridge here. I am with the man himself, Wylie Dalziel. Wylie, we've spent the morning out at Brad Pearson's house at the pre-trainers. We're here at Rosemont Stud now. You've been taking video after video, updating your owners. Why is it so important to you to keep your owners so abreast of what their horse is up to and where they're at in their preparation?
Yeah, well, firstly and foremost, I love doing what I'm doing, Rog. It's not a chore. What we did this morning, I actually love it. I get out of bed and try and do it once or twice a week, get to the spellers, get to the pre-trainers and update the owners. I enjoy being around the horses. I enjoy seeing the development, particularly from when we've bought them as yearlings. At the sales and just watching the education process go through. And secondly, I like to obviously keep the owners informed of where their horse is at, what it's doing, and showing them the educational process that they go through from purchasing as a yearling and through to the breaking in and the pre-training stage.
I mean, in an ideal world should probably be, a little bit further progressed than this, but you know yourself, sometimes less is more if you rush along with them. Rush along with them early when they're nervous, you cause yourself more dramas. All going well, we'll start getting around and about around the property from tomorrow onwards, and towards the end of the week she'll start pairing up in company and learning a bit more about being a racehorse then.
It's no shade at your family that you want to spend so much time taking videos of horses and keeping your owners across what's happening to their horse. Not at all. Speaking of your family, it was your dad who really stitched you up and got you into not the racing game, the horse game in the first place, because you told me a little story. He sold your bike on you, and you had no option but to go for a different kind of horsepower.
Yeah, absolutely. We had a little 10-acre farm and got a motorbike, and 2 rules: don't take it on the road, don't take it to school. So naturally, you do that as a kid, and got caught. So that led to getting a couple of pleasure horses, and I did ride them and quite enjoy it. They got the better of me, to be honest. I take my hat off to the horsemen of this industry because they can get out of control and throw you off, and I did get thrown off several times and decided it probably wasn't for me, that side of it, but that's really where the love of horses came into it for sure. I love being around them, love spending time, and they're beautiful animals, and that led me on the path to get off to the racing industry.
Buffalo River, Mr Quickie wearing it down. Mr Quickie takes the lead from Buffalo River, then Chief Ironside, Superstorm, and it's Mr Quickie for JB Carr. Won the 2 rank.
You're an incredibly passionate person. I got to know you through Peter Moody, and Peter always said to me, Wylie, I think he's too passionate, like he just loves it so much. But when you are going to buy a horse, it's about being passionate about racing. We're not all going to own champion racehorses. Champion racehorses don't come around very often. We've been very lucky in the last 20 years or so. But there's a great thrill in winning any kind of race, and it's more about fun with Dalziel racing, isn't it? Yeah,
absolutely. That's why everybody should get into it, and I try and sell it that way to people. I ask them why they want to get involved. Is it for money reasons, or is it for fun and enjoyment? And 90% of people will say it's for fun and enjoyment, and that's why they can take a little piece and take a small share in it and get the enjoyment out of it. Make sure they've got the budget to factor in that, look, you might never see any money back from what you're doing, but when they go through it and they see the horse and they go to the events and go to the races and they have that win, or not even just running places and just being around people and the horses, it's really enjoyable. And then some people decide they want to go further with it and get a bit deeper into it. Some decide that was a bit of fun, but I'll give it a miss. But ultimately, that's why you want to get into the racing industry and into a horse, for the fun, enjoyment and social side of it.
We're not going to say that winning a maiden at Terang or a benchmark 58 at Tatura is as good as winning a Cox Plate or a Melbourne Cup, but it's still enjoyable nonetheless. And if you want to enjoy your racing and you want to get involved, the best place to do it is with Wylie Dalziel and Dalziel Racing.